Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits on a miserable day. Tonight I'm going to be reviewing Caledonian Edinburgh Castle. 4.1%. Obviously a Scottish beer, you know. It says it's an 80 shilling ale. Ruby ale, bittersweet malt, satisfying finish. Sounds interesting. Let's give it a pour. So yeah, it's absolutely chucked it down all day. I'm still in my work clothes because I'm freezing. Got blooming soaked. And I'm just drying out now. Miserable cold day. So as you can see, massive head on it. Ruby in colour, obviously. White head. Can't actually see. Faint carbonation, very faint lacing. Ooh, that's a nice malty aroma to it. So, on Beer Advocate, it's got from 10 ratings, only 10, 3.12 out of 5. And the downside of things is the ratings are crap. Here's one at 3.14. Dark brown, clear with a good frothy head. No damn. Very malty aroma. Yeah. Light malty flavour with some hop. Reasonable, well balanced, somewhat watery. Not much of an 80 shilling brew, whatever that's supposed to mean. I mean, I don't know about that. So, the internet's next to useless. For some reason, rate beer didn't come up, and I prefer rate beer over Beer Advocate. The reviews are shorter and more to the point. Sometimes you don't want to waffle. I mean, it's bad enough me waffling without somebody else waffling. Oh, it's 10 degrees in here today, and I'm already chilly as it is, so it's going to have to be a quick one. So, last night, I don't only do, obviously gardening is my job, and obviously full-time dad and granddad, but I also do websites. So I've got a website called dcmu.co.uk, which I actually post all these beer reviews on, with links to the YouTube page. And last night, I hadn't been doing this site for a while, and it's a good little source of income for me. It helps buy stuff for here, and it gives breaks to theme parks and stuff, which is, you know, a massive hobby. And last night I'm there and I thought, Liverpool versus Barcelona. Liverpool are 3-0 down. There's no chance they're going to do it. You know, as much as I want any English team to beat Barcelona, because they're a world-class team. You beat them, then you know that you are playing at the top of your game. 3-0 down. And what? I looked on at 10 o'clock. They won 4-0, Liverpool. I mean, what? Hey? So, I haven't been watching Champions League this year. But you know, tonight, I'm watching Tottenham versus Ajax. Come on, Tottenham. And then tomorrow, both Arsenal and Chelsea are playing. Why not make it a grand slam? 4 English teams in the final. Yeah, I don't support them naturally. You know, I support Nottingham Forest for, you know, we were the best in the world at one stage. Not so much now, but hey, you never know. Both them teams. You know, Liverpool last night, unbelievable. I watched 40 minutes of the match. They're basically the highlights, and I thought they were great. You know, fair play to them. From a Nottingham Forest fan to a Liverpool fan, fair play. So yeah, where that person says watery feel, yeah, there is a bit of a watery feel to it. Malty in taste though. And blooming chilly as well. This is one of them beers that deserves to be drank at a slightly higher temperature. Today's temperature in here just isn't It's like it's come out of a fridge. and that's alright. But when you're already cold, you know, it's not the best. And if I'd have thought about it, I'd have reviewed a cider instead of a beer tonight, but there you go. So yeah, nice looking beer. Very malty, very traditional in that respect. You know, I mean, I do like malty beers, but not malty beers like some of these alcohol-free beers these days, because some of them beers are absolutely rancid. And obviously, you know, they're trying to emulate their own beers, but because you haven't got the alcohol in there, the malt is at the forefront, and it's in, especially the beer sitting on the shelf behind me, 5 bottles of it, way too malty. I don't know when I'm going to drink them, but I'll drop them on somebody who's unsuspecting, just for the crack. I mean, I might be being harsh, but I've drank a few recently, and they haven't been pleasant. I think if you're going to drink alcohol free, stick to Beck's Blue, best on the market. Although Erdinger's alcohol free version was pretty decent. Anyway, back to this Caledonian Edinburgh Castle. So yeah, don't know much about them. They're not the makers of Duchars, are they? Just quickly Google that before I get it wrong. Oh my gosh, it's cold. Duchars. No, not Duchars, you twonk. Duchars beer. No. No. One of them nights. It's probably how I pronounce it, and Google obviously Duchars. I don't know. So, retaining the head nicely. Watery mouthfeel, not a smooth, creamy mouthfeel like you'd think you'd get from something that looks like this, especially with that head on it. It's pleasant enough, you know, it's very malty. Not really anything else there. I mean, overload of malt in the... It's a pleasant malt as well. It's not, you know, it's not one of them in-your-face malts. It's just pleasant. It sits in the background in the taste itself. Definitely a beer that'll please the more traditional beer fans, you know. The likes of people who drink John Smiths and them sort of drinks. This to me is a beer aimed at that side of the market, the traditional side of the market. Gives a little tingle on the tongue. 4.1. Yeah, it translates well as a 4.1. You know, you're not drinking it and thinking to yourself, oh, that's a lot stronger than 4.1. Nah, it's about right. Yeah, just pleasant beer. Although that head looks a bit strange, I don't know if you can see it in there. Yeah, it's like formed into something. Well, so to break it down, ruby colour, massive white head, very light carbonation and lacing, massive aroma, malt aroma on the taste, not quite as strong as what the aroma was given, which is thankful really. Very pleasant bitter, obviously aimed at the traditional market, and that's about all I can say about that really. I mean, it says here, brewed by hand in unique direct fired copper kettles with the finest full leaf hops to release the fullest flavours. I didn't get the flavours out of it, but temperature may have a bearing on that. On a warmer day, in a warmer glass, it might bring out more temperatures. And I find that with darker beers that they need to be on, you know, drank warm, not on a day where it's blooming freezing. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Oh, I haven't done out of 5 of that. No, I haven't. Bugger. So out of 5, I'm going to give it a jolly good 3.7 out of 5. Definitely in that range. To me, it wasn't outstanding, but it's not, you know, not every beer has to be some, you know, a top 10 beer. Or, you know, I mean, it tasted good and it's aimed at a certain market, and, you know, that's where it goes, really. Thanks for watching. See you soon.